Good day, guys. This is Unit 9, which is the language variation. The reporters for this unit are me, Dara Joy Monreal, Marjorie Potutan, Jessie May Cantil, Maria Chloe Acuno, and Lorelie Wilcom. This unit consists of 15 questions, and I am going to answer 3 sets of questions. Let's proceed to question number 1. Are the boundaries between regional dialects as clear and sharp as political boundaries? What is an isogloss? How can you define a dialect in terms of isoglosses? Before that, what do we mean by regional dialect? So it is a particular form of language that is specific to that region or area, and we can call it just dialect for short. Dialects may differ in vocabulary, pronunciation, and even morphology and syntax. So the question, are the boundaries between regional dialects as clear and sharp as political boundaries? My answer for that is no. The boundaries between regional dialects are not as clear and sharp as political boundaries. Now, what is an isogloss? An isogloss or heterogloss is the line on a map marking the limit of the distribution of a linguistic feature, such as the pronunciation of a vowel, the meaning of a word, or the use of some morphological or syntactic feature. But for a more simple definition or a shorter one, so we can understand it better, we can define isogloss as a boundary which separates two different languages or two variations in the same language. For instance, in a particular area within the state of Pennsylvania, USA, the local word for drought is drought. So the line drawn around this area on the map is what we call an isogloss. So we have an example with an image here. In North America, they say you guys to refer a group of people, while in South America, they say y'all or you all to refer a group of people. The boundary between them creates a line on the map, and that is an isogloss. According to my research, when a number of isoglosses come together, a more solid line indicates a dialect boundary. Okay, let's proceed to question number 2. Discuss the standard variety. How does it emerge? Is it more correct than the other non-standard varieties? Is it more beautiful? Is it purer? Or is it more versatile? Okay, let's discuss the standard variety first. Standard variety, or also called prestige variety, has the highest status in a community or nation. It is used in newspapers, textbooks, dictionary, education, and even broadcasting. How does it emerge? If a regional variety gains social political priority over the others, it becomes the standard variety. Example, Standard English. Standard English was originally a regional dialect used in the southeast of England, and its emergence as the standard variety was accidental in a linguistic point of view. It became a standard variety due to political, historical, economic reasons. Basically, Standard English became a standard variety for the reason that it is used by the majority of educated speakers. Now, since standard variety is associated by people who are educated, who are at the top of the social-cultural scale no matter where they live, the standard is no longer a regional dialect. It is rather a social dialect or sociolect. What is a sociolect? So it is a variety of language used by people in the same cultural position. Another question: is standard variety more correct than the other non-standard varieties? Is it more beautiful? Is it purer? Or is it more versatile? Standard variety is what the professional world expects us to follow when we write or speak in formal situations. Other people consider standard variety as the correct way of speaking a language. But in reality, my answer for this question is: it is important to emphasize that the standard variety may have a higher social prestige, but it is not linguistically better than the other varieties. Okay, let's move on to question number 3. The form ain't is extremely common in non-standard varieties. Find out how it is used on the basis of the following data. It ain't coming, we ain't there, I ain't done it, he ain't got one, but I haven't a clue, and not I ain't a clue. Okay, in the non-standard dialect, the form ain't is a contraction. Or what is contraction? Contraction is a shortened version of a word. So ain't is a shortened version for am not, is not, are not, and have not. On the other hand, in some dialects, ain't is also a shortened version for do not, does not, and did not. Therefore, on the basis of these following data, it ain't coming is equal to it's not coming. We ain't going is equal to we are not going. It ain't there is equal to it's not there. I ain't done it is equal to I did not done it. He ain't got one is equal to he don't got one. So that is the usage of ain't. That is my answers for the 3 sets of questions. So let's proceed to the next reporters.